On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, in the morning before we get into the knockings and clappings. We're going to give you the murder stats. Yeah man, where 44 people end up lose them 3 pints in space of 14 days. That no look good, Jamaicans. That definitely no look good. So in my terms, that rough. So 24 fatal knockings and clappings were recorded in Jamaica over the 7-day period of July 6th to July 13th. The latest serious crime statistics by the Jamaica Constabulary Force stated that. Now, the list, which is usually updated at the start of each week, shows that as at July 13, the country has recorded 626 fatalities to the hands of criminal elements, which is up from 602. That was the figure on July 6. So basically, as I stated earlier, 24 between July 6 and July 13th. Now this follows a week of bloodshed prior to and after the hurricane passed through Jamaica. And before the hurricane, there were 20 fatal knockings and clappings between June 29 and July 6. So the Category 4 storm that Hurricane Bwoy swept across Jamaica on the 3rd of July. So according to the latest statistics, this category of crime has declined by 14%, whether you want to believe it or not. That is what the JCF stats are saying. So basically, when comparing the stats from January 1 to July 13 last year and comparing it with January 1 to July 13 this year, 103 fewer loss of lives to the hands of criminal elements were committed across Jamaica. Now, St. James, of course, still stands at the most murderous police division. The St. James Police Division recorded a triple knockings and clappings last week, pushing up the total to 78 fatal knockings and clappings, leading all 19 police divisions right across Jamaica. The Westmoreland Police Division comes in at second with 59 fatal knockings and clappings. The St. Andrews South Police Division comes in at third with 52 fatal knockings and clappings. The St. Catherine North Police Division comes in at fourth with 46 fatal knockings and clappings, and the Kingston Eastern Police Division comes in at fifth with a whopping 37 fatal knockings and clappings. So those are basically a roundup of the top 5 most murderous police divisions. So across all the divisions, the 19 police divisions, they have all stated that they have a decrease of basically 1% in knockings and clappings with related injuries. But as it relates to The hold on and take type of thing, 32% it is down by, and robberies is down by 15%, and break-ins is down by 7%. So right now, where they are trads through the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, a section of the division, of course, known as Denham Town, where it recorded a fatal knockings and clappings last night of this little youth here presently on your screen. It was committed right in the vicinity of a section known as Town, right, a fourth storage building right there so. And basically that is along the racecourse lane area. The little youth presently on your screen is said to be 17 years of age and has since been identified as Jermaine Mackenzie. He's from the Tivoli Gardens community. His father also now resides in Tivoli, and his mother resides in a section known as Lizard Town. Now it is said that him follow a girl come up there, and the man them from Town knock it and clap it pan him. Him lose him 3 pints, same place, pan the spot. Now, to the left of your screen, those high-rise buildings, that is where fourth storage is at. And over on the side of Town, where the high-rise buildings are, over there, so them call Town, right across from the City Mission Church. So let me give you now the whole rundown as to why the little youth there probably lose him 3 pints. Now on the Spot News Media did some digging into his fatal knockings and clappings, and what we come up with is that the little youth no mix up in a badness. Well, there is nothing presently to say that he is actively involved in a badness. We now put it past him because you don't know how the garrison run, but that is not out there presently. If he might do it, he might do it sneakingly. But anyway, his father, on the other hand, is a known and reputed old Dutty kind of boy. All knockis and clappis. Yeah, man. In fact, his father used to be the reputed gang leader for a gang based in Denham Town known as the One-Away Gang. Now, during the heated exchange of gunfire, big gun battles between Denham Town and Tivoli, his father, who has since been identified as Corey, who I stated earlier was the reputed gang leader for the One-Away Gang based in Denham Town. So whilst they had that heated gang war between Tivoli and Denham Town, it is still ongoing but kind of taper down here and there somewhat, but these fatal knockings and clappings will most definitely escalate it again. But let us get back to the meat of the matter. So during that time there, when Tivoli and Denham Town had it hard with One-Away and the rest of Denham Town gangs them, the father a try to cry peace, so to speak. Him never really want the knockings and clappings to go on, because remember, before the Tivoli incursion, everybody did under one umbrella, one Dan. Everybody did a friend and everybody did good. So the father try to bridge the little gap there right there, so and I shout peace. So now the father have a family member what them call 1 Foot Parley. Parley is a youth where have a serious hatred in him heart for Tivoli man them. Now why 1 Foot Parley hate TG man them? Way back in the days, years ago that, 1 Foot Parley do a little small violation, and you don't know how the garrison, the one Dan thing set up. The Dan send call Parley, and Parley send face a chat to the Dan. So the Dan send to him knockis and clappis. Go wet Parley in a foot, you see me? Hence the name 1 Foot Parley. Him a hold on to the foot for dear life, but the foot nah work, but him nah cut it off still, you see me? So you may see him and feel like say the foot a work, the foot no 100 at all. In fact, the foot 0. The foot not working, none at all. So anyway, 1 foot Parley hate Tivoli Gardens man them from them time there. But you don't know, it's still under the one umbrella thing. One done, one setting, one dodos a control the whole thing. So him did still have a fall in line. So him did kind of glad when the incursion and the big split go on so him can fire can pan Tivoli man them. Now fast forward, what make Parley even hate Tivoli man them even worse. Tivoli man them slap way him son with them call Rima Rat. So basically when time Corey, that had the little 17-year-old youth, will lose him 3 pints last night. Father, I cry peace. Parley no dep on that. Parley get Corna plus him lose him son. Him no dep on that. Her blood Parley want. So Parley say, since as you a cry peace, you know, it look like a ton soft soap boy. We have to go rub you out. So right there and then, 1 foot Parley, I try plan a coup for set up Corey life. So Corey smell the rat and for take away him bat for save himself and end up down in a Tivoli. So basically the man them have him off from them time there and say him switch. So from him switch, him have to go down in the ditch. So I don't know them want Corey head. So in my view of things, or me see it, my opinion this, is that the little youth go make the streaments and the man them see him and name him food for send a signal to the father. Me honestly feel like I know the son them really want. But being a 17-year-old youth and you know your father darkness, him should have wiser than that. But to get to understand say, it's a fractal. Him follow, go up into the scheme and end up lose him 3 pints. Now which part him lose him 3 pints, you know? 2 youth control this so. I did a vlog a few months ago on them 2 criminal elements there. Where I talk about this one here, presently on your screen identified as Carlos Scarlett, aka Biggie or Rasta. And this other criminal element here identified as Adrian Smiles, aka Fargo. Now them 2 criminal elements here control the space the right half of Drunkertown settings there. So in fact, which part of the youth lose fame 3 pints? The 2 so-called Dan them were run off the clique are right there so. Them live. One live downstairs and the other one live upstairs. So right there so. The 2 so-called Dan them live. So if I know them squeeze the trigger, I'm pretty sure them know who did it. And if I know them sanction it, them know who squeeze the trigger. Now you see when you take up township for area, you will be held responsible for anybody will end up lose them 3 pints or get injured in the section or the area where you control. Now the squad of them need to go look for them 2 boy. Even though the streets, I say, a Fargo pull the trigger and I must really him, but I can't him instigate it. So the police need to go find them 2 criminal elements because at them see at them a run place, you know. So from a uno in charge, uno supposed to know exactly what go on. So Fargo and Carlos, uno need to give account as it relates to who take the life of the 17-year-old. And I can basically say this, you know, and I'm pretty sure that the residents in and around that particular area, community, already know what will take place. Because I'm pretty sure Corey Now I go just sit back and just take that just so. Reprisals is a must. And the fact that on take an alleged innocent youth life, because we don't sure if him truly innocent, but we not get nothing at all to indicate otherwise. So if we don't take an alleged innocent youth life, points to note, some innocent youth life might be taken also, because I saw the streets run. So the police them just need to plug this thing here really fast, really quick, before it spirals out of control. And one thing me know about guard man, the man hold vengeance very long. So even if the police them plug the situation right now and them can't get to make no step, they will wait patiently until some other section, Europe and the police have to move, go pay this or some attention. Then them come hot up right there so. Revenge for the knockings and clappings of Corey's son. Yeah man, say anyway, make we continue. Now over there in the Kingston Eastern Police Division, boy, out of his I get hot. Now another criminal element bite the dust. And we most definitely like that. Yeah man. So watch this now. Monday, that are yesterday, July 15, sometime around 4:05 p.m. The fatal knockings and clappings took place along the Orion Avenue area right there so. Now, the criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Densley Anthony Williams. Some people used to call him Denzel when he was a good youth. But since him get bad, yeah man, the man them change him name and call him Tajay. Said to be 25 years old. Come from off Diagla Road, right there so. Right at Corna one. So basically this is a prominent hot stepper in the Corna one gang. Yeah man. So information received by On The Spot News Media is that just about 4 p.m. along Orion Avenue, residents heard loud explosions sounding like Corna beat. I don't know how they get to people them stay. Everybody run out to go look to see who get the whole of them can there. When them go look, them see the criminal element spread out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living, with a whole heap of can to the upper body and head. The police were summoned and the now deceased was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital. Not in a bid to save him life, but you don't know just for officially pronounce him. You know what? Now On The Spot News Media get to understand that the criminal element that Tajay, the Panfemens in a Diagla Road area there so. And then he was picked up by some of his own cronies, his associates. So them come pick him up in a ride at his house. And then them carry him, go drop him off at Orion there so, and name him food and broke the plate. Now, this criminal element, as I stated earlier, is a prominent member of the Corna One gang which operates in the Diagla Road area in Rockfort. So back in September of last year, the now deceased criminal element identified as Tajay, he was in the company of Mark Beckford, who is now wanted by the Kingston Eastern Police. Carried out a fatal knockings and clappings of a brother identified as Khalifa Reddick, otherwise known as Whirler. Now Whirler is a known and reputed old knockis and clappis, a real old Dutty kind of boy himself. He was said to be a high-ranking member in the Barnes Road gang. Now, that knockings and clappings were him and the criminal element Mark Beckford carry out and slap with Whirler basically sparked a bloody conflict between the Corna One gang and the Barnes Road gang, which resulted in several people losing them 3 pints and a whole heap of people get knocked up and clap up. So right now is a decent spot of work that go on right there so. We just sorry, said the police, them never there. Right there, as Tajay gets slapped with, them just slap with who slap with Tajay and just call it a 2-for-1 special. Yeah, man, I just saw the thing set right now in the streets. But Tajay is a youth where definitely wreak some serious havoc in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. Also over there in Bayshore Park, a whole heap of knockings and clappings them go on with all both. Because I saw them little youth, they survive, hired hit. And by ways of committing robberies and also other atrocities against the regular members of Chan Public. But definitely good riddance, and we definitely don't miss the one day. Many, many more to go just like him. Now over there in the St. Andrew South Police Division, this youth here presently on your screen lose Feme 3 pints along Campbell's Boulevard in a wholesale. Right wish for Ramesh Entertainment there. Right there, so. The man them gonna name him food and broke the plate. Now on the spot, news media also get to understand that a licensed firearm holder was in the vicinity and see we go on and take on the knockers and clappers when Nyam Feme food and broke the plate. And unconfirmed reports suggest that the knockers and clappers when knock it and clap it pan this youth here also get spread out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. Now information surrounding this particular knockings and clappings is sketchy at this time, but on the spot news media will most definitely do some digging and update you in subsequent newscast. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.